Well, the NFL on EA Sports has moved across the Atlantic to the capital city of London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series. And it should be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway here in London.
I didn't pick up the controller because I knew it wasn't.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ooh, first game, baby. Let's see what's going on here.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On second down now, it's Ingram. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
That's crazy.
Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
About that dude here, man.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Now Cousins. That's complete to the receiver Thielen. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 29 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
That's crazy.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson forced out to his right. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come on 1st and 10 at the 38.
This is going to sweet it.
Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead, 45 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
That's how you kick that, John.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one taken from the 7.
Pop it down.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Oh, my God.
Hey, let her watch what you want to watch.
Here are the Vikings now to
Stop
start
talking
their
to him.
next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. First down, here's the run with Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Damn! That was fine.
The return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the interception, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Jackson to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10.
I could have went on the outside.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Okay.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll try to run for the first one.
Come on, how?
In the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. They'll run on first down. Ingram, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it second down and 12. Eluding the pressure right.
Weak as fuck, bro.
Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays.
Well, I could have kept going, but I was trying to really get cracked off
the intensity of the game in pregame.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Now Jackson on first down.
Come on, come on. Oh,
and that is
this nigga.
incomplete.
That would have been TD.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Start to learn how to read the defense better.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up first and goal.
I didn't even know.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Dancing to his left.
Please
And he's
don't
able to
fall.
work
Thank
it
you.
here to the 8-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Looked at me like they
I know this nigga don't fumble like this.
always said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on third down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
And that is going to be no good. He pushed it right to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash.
I blew everything,
This is just a
bro.
wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
Make his ass
And they'll
fumble.
get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. To throw.
Don't throw down the middle, bro. Don't.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Now Cousins here on the bootleg.
Oh, what?
And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. First down. Here's Cousins. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 23. And able to work his way down to the 16. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3. From the 16, Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. Muscles him off. That leads us to a first and goal.
How you break up tackles like that? You stiffing off?
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, he will score. Touchdown.
Why are they throwing in?
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Oh,
And there you
really
go.
just
Nothing
going
really
in.
too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is up to 8. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team. Because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before.
Bro, can he break a tackle for once? Damn. Nigga doesn't break any tackle.
Start over again.
Yes, bro, he doesn't break any tackle. He's a bum. He has no ability, bro, just like the rest of them.
Throwing on second down. Jackson buying time to his left. He'll run it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Jackson now. Forced out to his left.
Oh, my God, bro.
Good coverage downfield. Led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Hey, Cass, you can turn it off for me. All right, go ahead.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And now he's going to use his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down.
I want to give up the ball, bro. I don't be thinking. I thought I was don't be thinking.
To throw again on second down.
Why is he all the way
yardage here? Back at the 47. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Able to complete this with a title. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The end result, 21 yards. On first down.
Dang the hole.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On second down, Cook.
Come on. Oh, I should have made him fumble. You see how the ball was all out.
Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Open man here is Conklin. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way
how
to
is that
the
tight end always open? That makes...
On 3rd and 1, they shock the D, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. He will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Nigga, catch it! I read that perfectly. Catch it. Look at me. You see how you can use your arm? Hit his head, bro. What the
fuck? I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage. Does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
They'll run for it with Cook. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, Cousins. And that is going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there out of Cook. 72 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now Cousins. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From a yard out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson being chased out left. He'll try and Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And some space here. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that. And when they've tried...
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted.
You look at one the other.
Marlon Humphrey, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Let me try to get this
Partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up on...
I ain't surprised.
What team you about to use now?
Hawks.
No, bro, I'm about to use him. So, you know.
If you want to. No.
Y'all talking this guy. I'm just trying to chill and play, bro. None of that extra shit. Cool. Damn, you said that fast?
Yeah, I love these outfits, fool. Doodoo brown, whatever this is, fool.
Yeah, I just want to make you sweet.
Oh, wait, throw it off. We're live hungry. We cutting this piece. I don't care, man. Hey, Tari.
Yeah.
Ooh, cause you gay. So, you know. Did you get the slime in my shoe on a joint? Talking about, oh yeah, I get the wham. Get the slam in the joint. I was like, oh nah. Oh nah. Just probably big, I don't know what.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made the they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
You got to kick that joint, man?
I got you.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
See these plays.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
I got that chop on me right here.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. From the 41, Rodgers, he'll get this off to Jamal Williams. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Carson. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. These short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They can
into a double team, and it's
fuck
intercepted.
this game.
By Jair Alexander, and a big turnover.
I can't pass,
his
bro. I'm the
guys
worst
will get the
passer
football
ever.
back. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away. Quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
You streaming?
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
Shots.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Jump shot 70 still chopped for me, but I be
now Rodgers to try again after the pick.
Catching you.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock
that. First down.
Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Run that bitch.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver still gets a point there. Yeah. And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. This is Carson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Did it? What?
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Bro, this should be giving me anxiety. My head hurting.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Back of the end zone.
What?
Could he get his feet
Oh my God.
down? No,
he hit him before he even.
So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Montrevious Adams. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line.
We finna get a safety right here. Unless you got right.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Yeah, we catching up.
Defenders giving chase, but
Let's
I don't
go.
think they're going to get there.
Bro, how he running like that? What the fuck is up with the defense?
Big run there by Jones. 61 yards.
What that look like?
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham.
The black one was
brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Now first down carry by Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams.
What?
And that'll wind up moving the chains again, as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. It's 1st and 10 from the... And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 12-yard touchdown run, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run.
Don't make a little exclamation mark on top of their head. They angry or something? Nothing.
Now it's Wilson. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. On first down, Carson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle, there to make the stop. On second down, it's Carson. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They go play action now. Wilson.
What? How? The nigga was behind him. Oh, my God.
Alexander. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they
This interception shit getting out of hand.
With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year. Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
From the 27, Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Jefferson breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Hey, C6.
I'm sorry, Thomas.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson steps away to his left. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Seahawks on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now it's Carson. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Wilson.
Stop. How does this nigga fall out?
Chop that up as a 4-yard loss.
Oh, he got
now it's 3rd down.
a half of a sack.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using?
Whoa, what the fuck? Why is it moving so fast?
Catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
No, that should have been
able
safe.
to get into the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's get it.
At the 8-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20 as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Oh, I can't catch
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Wilson hit.
My
It's
nigga, my
loose.
nigga.
It's out.
Get it.
Fumble.
Let's go. Let's go.
So
What?
the turnover forced
My nigga.
and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's
And he will score.
Let's go, Eddie.
15 yards.
Let's go,
And the
Eddie.
Seahawks are able
I'm
to
not
stretch
listening.
that lead out a bit further. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, check 26. Right. Easy.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
I read that. Why would he let me on?
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 30 yards there. Now Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's my ball.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And this is back to a 5-point game.
What the fuck?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one, because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now Wilson on first down. Dancing to his left.
Oh my God. I did not mean to do that. Nigga, catch the ball.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Bro, I did not. I meant to. Oh my God, I keep always getting the fucking buttons mixed up. Why is they the same color?
3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get
Square
done in
and
the
circle
passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. On first down, Rodgers. Caught by Jones.
Pause again real quick.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
I did it.
All right, hold on.
Hey, Faith. You good? Dang. Huh?
You know how like you sitting at the back of the bus and you laying down
And
like your neck already hurt.
yeah.
You know that bump that you come in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Like I went past that
Went up.
and then they hit hard.
Dang.
And then like now when I was getting ready to get up, I couldn't move nothing.
Dang.
I couldn't move nothing so fast. And it hurt. Now I got a headache.
Dang. Alright.
I'm back.
Alright. Wait.
I'm back.
Alright. I'm about to come back over there. Get this food, man. Oh, get this food. Alright. A little bite.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down.
Keep it 50. Hey, you block over here. Jump out.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Fucking God, why do you niggas always getting burnt?
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. Rodgers now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
On the Seahawks 34-yard line.
Green 18. Hey, that's good. Green 18.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Why these niggas getting burnt all the time, bro? Why? Oh, good.
Zone touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, 34 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Get in the white room. Get in the white room. Back one. Switch. Green 18.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for an answer.
And got his man complete. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
He was ready to pick it off.
DK Metcalf. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You can have it.
No, when you hungry, fool.
You talking about me?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. He takes this for 3 to the 29. From the gun on third down, Rodgers.
Nigga, read the fucking. Oh my God.
And he'll be taken
These
down,
guys is
but not
ass.
before they work it across midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Imagine.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
No.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
No, boy. We got food at home. Make a syrup
From
sandwich.
midfield, here's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape,
Sorry,
and he
make a syrup
goes
sandwich,
down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Nigga, we was never going to question it.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
Question it.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to regain the lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Your family here, you talking like this in the
end zone.
background.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook.
You said you got 100?
Exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful on is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I don't want to top you off, bro.
Carson. So we got 3-on-1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot
No,
else.
nigga, you be sending a point on
The
your
tackle
phone,
made
bro.
by Blake Martinez.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey,
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Carson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because
we didn't ask.
This big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Buying time to his left.
Damn. How you grab
7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
You a version.
3rd and 2.
You can talk about my head, bro. Till I headbutt you.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off.
Nigga, we know your head
play
big.
with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. Pass the try. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Nigga, stop sucking my dick. Can you shut up?
Hollister, 48 yards. As his guys have now moved out in front. Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Myers connects on the PAT. Back now at Lambeau, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
You said Eric? You said Eric?
Here's Myers now to kick it away.
Big Eric. I thought you were talking about light-skinned Eric.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Hey, chill on him, bro. He'll crush you.
And he'll take it back to about the
19-yard line. They be playing with that man, bro.
To get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position.
They should be saying that to Joshua Raymond.
But with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this.
I literally just said Joshua Raymond. What the fuck?
Now they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Give him 10 there.
Niggas, that means you looking at
first down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball
If I ever roll up by the window and I see Tyreek Poole, I'm going to laugh, bro. I'm going to laugh at your ass.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
I'm going to be smacking that joint.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Nobody even smacking.
This has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man.
Dude, that was like,
he is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Yeah, that shit was wild, bro. I can't even lie.
They'll run out of the gun here, Williams. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first.
What you doing?
No great pick up there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
Bro, I'll be sick of shit.
How they do that to Tyreek? We gonna come to school
They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
This Drake's bad regardless, bro.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. It's complete.
What
Swings
the fuck?
it out to
Why
his
get
running
stuck?
back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards, first down Packers. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Why you got a birthmark on your head?
Rodgers now to throw.
I thought you died that shit.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That
Get
was the
Josh
same
to get
case
on
on that play.
So you have to
Meanwhile,
argue.
on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Touch my neck, I'm killing you. touch my neck, I'm reaching for the 40.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. Rodgers gonna go on 4th down.
Let's go! Let's fucking go. And then this is my game. This time you're not coming back, nigga.
Take over the football. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing Charles to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on the...
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Dean Lowry able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Dean Lowry, his 2nd sack of the night. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Yeah, you can have that, bro.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tremont Williams.
That off either way, bro.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks at this point. You gotta be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think it's
bad ass, boy. You just bad, boy.
Once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit, but as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Yeah.
From the 24, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And it's you. Nicola Tariq.
2nd and 5 now. Rodgers.
Out there. What the fuck? Dude, this game is ass. Like, this game is trash.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be
like, I'm about to get out of this game.
Your biggest worry,
you never get off. No, you don't, nigga. You stay on.
Happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football.
I know you can't, John, because you just talking around.
They're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game.
I don't bring my mother into this. I don't bring my mother into this.
Rodgers to the goal.
Oh, so you see the ball spinning?
Incomplete. The linebacker Bobby Wagner able to get back in coverage and knock it free. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Yardage.
Fuck the yardage, man.
Yardage.
Oh my God, that nigga is too quick.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Say that.
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
Oh, you up?
As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They get one more.
All I need is a field goal.
So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages. As a
same situation from last time. All I need is a field goal. I'm not blowing it this time.
To kick it away.
Hold on, let me mute this weird ass nigga, bro. Shut up, bitch.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Had to meet that bitch ass boy.
Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Huh? What'd you say?
You see a new nigga ass.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the points they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Forced out to his left.
Yeah, I'm sending a hit to your house right now.
He's taken down at the 36. The improvisation.
Why you bring your mothers into this, bro? So the chest.
1st down.
Nah, nigga, you better say something about mother. I ain't playing with you, man, but you know.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 6 there on first. Here's Wilson. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it.
Oh, shit, 20 seconds. The fuck?
Pull it and run, get some 9 yards into first.
Oh.
Now the Seahawks call the second.
There's 3 points in this overtime. Oh, yeah.
As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
No, ain't no let me get it, nigga.
Throwing now is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The 20. And they'll have it.
We got another timeout.
Crosses over out of bounds. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds remaining. Oh, field goal? Or you going for what you doing?
How I do the field goal jump? Hold on, bro. There you go. 34-yarder.
Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawks field goal. This to potentially send us to overtime.
Let's go!
Right
Let's fucking go! Overtime, nigga. OT, I'm taking this bitch home, bro.
So a money
shut up, man. Stay your ass on 2K, boy. If you come to Madden, I'm destroying your ass.
And I wouldn't have it any
no,
other
nigga.
way.
No, nigga. Boy, like FIFA, boy. You gonna play FIFA, boy. You're not playing on Madden. You don't know shit about football, bro. Why is you still talking about mothers, bro?
Ready to get
I'm not good.
Drive underway. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
Just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do?
Damn, that seems bad, bitch. White Girl Wednesday.
Take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack,
that's what the thing said. It was like
the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Fool, why you always get the ball? What?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown,
nah, that's exactly what happened last time. We went to OT. I'm kicking it.
If I score this, it's over.
The other team gets
shit is so dumb, bro. Like, this gay as hell.
Touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six, fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score,
what the fuck, bro? You always get the ball like some gay shit, bro.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You gonna run the ball, and then throw a deep ass pass. I know what you're doing.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. This complete to Jones.
Can't just hurry up and
he's upended after a gain of 2
Come
out to
on,
the
man.
27.
He on his ass.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Well, a little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is, if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what the coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space.
This game is ass, bro. You always get the hole. I never do, because this shitty ass running back, bro. Ain't even Marshawn, bro.
Well, I'd have to say in that situation, they're lined up for
throw it to them.
3rd and 2.
And now look at this. Big game,
let's go. Fucking perfect ass hit stick. Hit stick this bitch ass. Look.
And my, how the
Bing, sit your ass down, bitch ass nigga. Made his ass sit, whoever that nigga is.
And it's real easy to just look at them and say, boy, what an error, what a mistake you made. But how about the defense coming up huge? Let's give them a little bit of credit, keeping their team in the game, because if they score a touchdown there,
let's go. I got them little yards. All right, I'll take it.
It'll be 2nd and a couple.
You got it.
Oh, now what can Wilson do here in the OT? Flush to his right. He'll run.
Yeah, he ain't popping nothing.
For it, the decision a good one.
This touchdown right here.
Getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Wilson got his takeover. Yes, sir.
Plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Get on my body.
Throwing is Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
They're touchdown right here. Oh, shit.
A huge
damn, you thought you was going to pick that off? It wasn't a bullet pass. You rushed it. I'm sorry, but you rushed it, dude.
Big play inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Cool, that's not even Marshall.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch.
Damn, why you do all that, bro?
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Oh, it's 3rd and 10. All right, I can get it first. No problem.
And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Keep blitzing me, I'm off this shit. So what the fuck? Are you serious? Are you serious right now, Madden? Alright. Shit touched the ground though, but alright, bro. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Shitty ass game, bro. Come here, nigga.
It's Jones.
Keeping you right here.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones.
Come here, nigga. No first down, not yet.
Up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
I could have kicked the field down one now. Oh,
still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Jones. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with
that's me! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! This game, Andy! Hey, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I read that and I jumped over that. Let's go! Hey, good game. Wow, I don't think
you finally got it, but
definitely, and I think from now on,
good game, bro. Let's play again.
Alright, someone who can help us because I thought I was gonna pass.
Finally won something, boy. You can't even lie. Put up a good fight.
To the overtime, but the plays in overtime that led to this one, and to finish it on a defensive touchdown, a takeaway that gets into the end zone.
Everything in me.
I'm not rooting for anyone, but boy, I love to see games finish that way.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden.
In like
NFL.
10 days, we all been playing.
From Lambeau. Good night, everybody.
All right, I ain't give you no more mercy now.
Do as you please, bro. I really don't care.
Shut up, fool. Fuck you, oh Spinelli, Potato Nelly.
Hey, send me that invite.
About to. Give you no more mercy, bro. I'm done playing with you. Cool, huh? You think you can beat me? Alright.
Why they blur this man tattoos? Oh nah, they blurred his tattoos, what? Nah. Probably had something else on it. I doubt it. It's probably like a middle finger or something. But this Lamar Jackson, he don't have the tap. Out of 19. You about to shut it up? Alright. Yo, what the Eagles looking like on this game? Why you gotta leave? Why you gotta leave, bro?
To go get the pizza.
You gotta go to your therapy thing. Oh, This guy gotta go his therapy joint.
What is it?
He said it's for his anger issues. But, you know, I don't know. I came from a block that was stormy, and I came from the trenches by my lonely. And I came from a block that was stormy, and I came from the trenches by my lonely.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air and into a sea of red. We're underway in Kansas City. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Renegade, renegade.
Yellow.
On first down, Mahomes.
So what the fuck, bro? It's not right.
He goes down.
Feels like he'd have gone out that pocket.
Big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Sometimes the most effective routes are
That's
the ones that you run
tough,
in the
though.
backyard. You probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area, let your quarterback hit you.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Oh, nah, look at the niggas in the crowd. They ugly. They all got the blurry face.
5-yard completion on first down.
You know what time it is.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
Come on, bro. Can these niggas block?
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this shit pissing. Imagine having a team that can't fucking block for shit. Like, that shit is so especially in situations where you know you got it.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. From Viking territory now.
You made a mistake.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line. Going on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not that time for Watkins, but it'll be second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Here comes the seventh play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a first and 10 at their own 22. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Chris Jones on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember,
come on,
this is the
oh my
color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Williams.
Damn.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl, 17 carries, over 100 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, that he would get the bulk of carries. But did I see 104 yards on the ground and a touchdown? Probably not. Did I see him catching one as well, 133 yards of total offense? Probably not. But give him his due, because now, in his postseason career, which is 6 games, 5 of them with Kansas City, 1 with Miami, he scored 11 touchdowns.
Wow.
So on the big stage, the big lights, he produces, and he actually won the battle between undrafted free agent running backs, because his total versus Raheem Mostert, who ran for, I believe, 58 yards and a touchdown for San Francisco. Advantage Kansas City, advantage Damian Williams.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Well, I don't like playing in snow.
That changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
Kick it good, bro.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense.
Oh, what the fuck?
Escape, and he goes down.
Oh, no, bro. This man's got
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 75 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department, as this remains a 6-3 score. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right?
Oh, I thought I had that.
In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 38, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 38 yards. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This is taken at the 3.
Damn.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Ooh, spun there. You try to hit stick me with that guy.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Mahomes now on first down. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Anderson-Dejo. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tight end. Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
12 yards there. First down, Vikings. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's got it complete.
She was out of my reach.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. 10-6 the score after one right here on EA Sports. First down, here's Cousins.
My God, bro, you can never take it off.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and 11 now. Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And now a fumble.
Let's go.
And it's
He stick his ass at the right time, too.
Snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one,
good shit.
Hold on to the ball.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait. And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. They'll run on first down. Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Cousins now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now the hit comes.
Let's go!
And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Let's fucking go, boy.
Back-to-back drives.
Got that nigga ass. Why you running like that?
I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film.
That's not true.
Only if they manage to win the game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
The improv act, they're good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. The Chiefs on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
What? So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Now Mahomes steps away to his left. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. The last drive, remember, a similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was. One of the advantages of zone defense is I remember is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Williams. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 24, Mahomes dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Buying time is left. Mahomes hit.
Fucking God, bro.
The Vikings pick up the football. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Fucking hold the ball. Why do they fumble so easily?
Start their next drive.
I know it's not like this in real life. But these just don't fumble this easy.
Good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, "Hey, have you prepared for this?" And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, "I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well," and he's been right.
Now Cook. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4. Cousins. It's complete. Abdullah. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Cousins now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this will be incomplete.
I went to do the little thing by the
thing. On the football there, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
On
3rd down, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. And he's going to go down again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there was a time to be aggressive. Now was...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. The 30. 10.
Come on, Charlie.
We'll take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Go upstairs. Don't come down here, go.
You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
No, go upstairs.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get them? And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Everson Griffin getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Escaping the pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. 9 catches, 105 yards for Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl, and he likely had the biggest play of the game, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. 44-yard catch on 3rd and 15. Usually you're trying to just find enough space to get over the stick.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. To throw on 2nd and 10. Cousins is going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A first down throw for Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Cousins.
How? 2 niggas on him. What the fuck? Look at this gay shit.
Gain there of 21 yards. Cousins now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Look at this nigga, bro.
Wow,
you see this?
Gives him some room.
Oh, fucking like those games. This nigga break every single tackle. Alright.
Dalvin Cook, 41 yards. points. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. The second half, no matter what, with those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return. A scoop and score for the Vikings.
Who's Sniper Son? Who's that?
We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man. Respect. Wow. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
They're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I'm getting the Ravens, bro.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Fuck this game, bro. Hey.
Make him on. He's stripped. Ball comes loose.
Make him on, bro.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football.
Some of them can give you the body you deserve in as little as 1 day with minimal downtime. Call 800-707-3094 or go to Solovella.com.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance.
I hope even team's not on, bro.
It's not, bro. It's never on, fool. How many times I gotta tell you that?
Alright, make it sure.
It be on. I think that's just chill. You look at this thing.
I'm wearing purple. I'm wearing purple.
Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when attacking like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boys just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangible. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a animal. Know the game like I wrote in the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed to be emerging victorious. Years black, red, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring the dash. Got it on, smash, put it up, gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, end zone, watch me celebrate. I got me, I do my dance. Jump in the dance, jump in the outside of the hands. Starting to guard me, I ruinate plans. I do what I want.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
This bitch ass running back, bro.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
On second down and 4. Cousins.
Come on, that's a pick.
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Why is he so fucking quick? Oh my God, he's...
Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 42 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Throughout the game, we're going to track
the nigga be moving, bro. He's so quick.
It's becoming increasingly in vogue. Explosive runs of 20 yards or more, and we just saw one right there to open this game.
Now we'll see how the other team responds, because when you get a play like that against you this early in the game, you got to feel like your back's against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, the pressure now increases on you because your first thought is we have to answer right now.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Get my stuff right. Breathe in, breathe out.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram.
This nigga is fucking ass.
Tackle made by Everson Griffin.
Let me drop him.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets.
I'm about to do the most riskiest play ever.
Right and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Ingram again, a first down carry.
That nigga is so slow.
Give him a couple on the carry there.
Lamar is faster than this trash ass nigga, bro.
Pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He uncorks it into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
No, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
48.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
What?
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Wow.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something
it's
here on
because
3rd down.
both flags wasn't there.
Hey, Alpha,
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
What the fuck? They all right there. Like, how do I even do it? Like, how you be catching that shit when?
Across the 40-yard line. Thielen with his first catch, and it's a first down. Now a run with Cook, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
I only do it when I'm used, bro. I only do it when I'm used. I'm not switching them niggas though. Their fingers automatically start slipping.
And Diggs has it.
You got switched to him and then.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
There won't be enough time. Even if I play triangle, they never catch it.
Needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Give to Cook out of the gun. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
We got three, fellas, we got three. Tighten up. Bravo.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Now this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to keep it here. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Sure.
And an alley to run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Nigga, get it!
Pick up the football.
Oh my God, bro! He literally went and picked it up and then.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs
like that. I switch and I still can't do shit.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
We're not getting there.
It looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, it was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On 2nd down, Cook. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Cousins.
Let's go. Finally. See, I always get the interception when I'm using. Why are you getting out the way? Like, you trying to run this
and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. Here's 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Damn, we caught you with the kicker.
Golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. They start the drive with Cook, and they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On 2nd down and 4, Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. Third and short yardage. Cousins.
Finally.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Nigga, run to the thing.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
He'll buy some time right. And now this is intercepted. And the ball is knocked out. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
You always get the hole. I never get a hole because my nigga is slow as shit.
Run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
Fuck, bro. I switched for him. He's still dove in.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Cook. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. To throw is Cousins. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Let's go, finally.
Intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Now it's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. A big third down pickup of 20 yards. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Hey, can y'all stop?
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
He may try and run for this. And they get him down, but not before he takes it.
I'd rather do that than leave that fucking shitty ass for slaying running back.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Ingram.
See, like, he's so
no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's a fumble.
Get it.
And the Vikings pick
My
up the
fucking
football.
God.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over, yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. On 2nd down and 4, Cousins. He'll hit his running back, Amir Abdullah. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 48.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second.
That's a hit stick, bro. He should have fumbled.
The Vikings on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. On the carry, it's Cook. They find some open field here.
Make his ass fumble, please.
Getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Thomas. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down.
Fool, this nigga is trash.
Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter.
I call that play a success.
Why is he so ass?
Run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
Well, how's a 4-4
down?
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy can hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
You're not fumbling today.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because early in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's got it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football.
The ball was behind him, and he still somehow got it.
As his guys will get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive
running game.
Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good.
Got something for you, nigga. Run his ass.
Interception.
Run his ass like a book. Fuck that tight end.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Let me stop talking before you take me.
No, let's get it.
After the interception, here's Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On second down, Ingram.
See, that nigga slow. He was fast with a bang got out that
big play here, 3rd and a yard. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Oh.
Here's Jackson to throw. Short throw
Hold on, let me
underneath to
change the camera. My
Hurst.
shit.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Jackson being chased out left. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. To throw again on second down. Jackson steps away to his left. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, can the thing hurry up? Oh my fucking God!
That's it.
Why did cutscene gotta take up my time, bro?
We'll have plenty more to see.
I'm coming. Leave me alone.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Ingram again. And he'll get about 3 as he takes us up near the 25.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Jackson now. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Ingram. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Nigga got the slowest juice.
From the 44, Jackson flushed out right.
That's tough.
And now look at this.
Damn, you made a fumble too.
But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
and
the
then
big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Slide, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Get down, boy.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Buying time to his left. Jackson hit,
give me that.
He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Dang.
boom. Oh, he hit a bump. I put him on his ass.
Oh my!
You seen that hair, right? You seen that hair, right? Look, boom, bitch. Bro, he should have fumbled. What the hell?
Whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit
Don't you not feel the fall?
and in this case, lose the football.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Come here.
And he's able to get this one down.
If that hit stick would have hit him, bro, he would have gone.
Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. On 1st and 10, Cousins.
That's us.
Another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Damn, boy.
That's where the return
You thought he was open. Look, I baited you.
They give him now 4 interceptions.
It's going to be a good-ass game. Watch.
The 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that.
This touchdown right here, man. Let's go. That nigga still some shit though, bro.
Mark Ingram, 60 yards. And the Ravens
well, you gotta keep reminding
me.
I do so. I missed it.
Long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you.
Man, that was a little 60-yarder.
Those types of plays, when they result like that, almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Boom! Oh, you juked on what?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cook. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play fake. Cousins. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
That's a pick, but the game want to be gay.
Now a give running right, it's Cook.
Come on, we got you.
This will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins.
Get his ass. Spank his ass.
Losing yardage.
Spank
back at the 43-yard line.
I don't know.
And not what you're looking to do on 3rd and 1, completing the pass, but going backward.
I have zero explanation for that because 3rd and 1, you just figure snap, throw, first down, right? Easy play. But end up losing yardage on it. That's hard to account for.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st down.
These niggas don't block it all.
For one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He was brought down by Eric Wilson. Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. On 3rd down, Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson on the move to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
What the fuck? I didn't mean to do that.
Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And now look at this. Big game.
Why is it that?
And the Vikings pick up the football.
Oh, my God. Alright.
And how about the big boy?
Watching that is always when I get a good ass run, bro. Because I be doing too
Anybody who
much.
watches a game, even if it goes against your team, when there's a big man with the football, everyone locks in. Everyone locks in, and they're rumbling. You can feel it all the way to the upper reaches of the stands.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take the offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, they might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce is good.
All right, just check.
The Vikings on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Nigga, I'm right here. What the fuck? I'm ready for the pick and all, bro. Like, come on, bro. This shit is so dumb,
Johnson, 52 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we're all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here's Jackson. It's caught by Mark Ingram.
Run his ass over.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Damn.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Oh, that boy shit.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Jackson's got his tight end Hurst.
Go first.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
That boy was too soft. He tried to hit stick a lot.
You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy control.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Daniil Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Minnesota offense are not ready to get this next drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's and he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
We in this.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook.
We in it.
And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. first down throw for Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Let's go. Wait time. Check. 48's the money. Let's go. Let's get this ball. Zebra. 48. Wait time.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins.
Q, don't answer it.
Rudolph has it, the tight end.
Yeah, leave it. Don't answer it.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Cousins now perfect since the second.
Don't answer it. None of y'all don't touch it.
It's first and 10. Working out of the gun. Cousins.
What the fuck? Why is he?
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Cut up.
Oh. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard.
Cut up,
They run it again with Cook. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long. On third down, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete.
What the fuck, bro? We're all right there.
Before he crosses over out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Who's number 25 doing?
Cousins going to come up on a first and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
I know, easy.
From the red zone now, Cousins.
What? That's a pick.
Complete. And they'll bring
him down to the
13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Cut up.
A shotgun handoff. This is a duel. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time.
You think your man took out the game or something? I don't see his number. That's me. Fool, what the fuck, bro? How was that not a pick?
Touchdown, Vikings. From 13 yards out. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead is now 21-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Let's go. All I gotta do is stop him.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4. And, a crusher.
My nigga, how? There's literally 2 niggas right there. How in the fuck?
Harrison Smith and his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Come on, fucking run. Oh my God.
Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 39, Cousins. That's
what the fuck? He's right there, nigga. Jump and catch the ball.
Inside the 45.
Wow.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Hey, Charlie.
Cousins. And he can't get a throw away.
Should have made a fumble, bro. Well, there's a minute left of the game. You're not making a fumble.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Come on, Cook.
On the ground, it's Cook.
What the fuck?
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Cousins to throw. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Nigga, catch the ball! ball.
Falls down
I'm spamming triangle. Catch the ball.
A long time ago, the
Look at this. What the fuck,
in the NFL? Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners
What kind of
been
fuck
really
shit is
busy in this
that?
game, although they got it done on the
Niggas
last
acting like bitches at the end of the game, bro. Just catch the
put up against them offensively. Now Cousins. And no, it's incomplete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
They can catch the ball.
Took a
They
shot
playing
there on first
touch
down,
with the
but he couldn't
ball,
reel
bro.
it in. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, they really could have turned this one upside down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw.
Move! What the fuck?
Deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 52
That nigga's a
yards.
fucking god.
He's back to throw.
Oh my god.
He's
No huddle,
taken
little
down.
nigga.
What a huge play at this point in the game. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. As they
Cool, you know that would have been
stop
touchdown if that
with 22
nigga
ticks
aimed.
to go in the 4th. Here's Jackson.
That's us.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
You playing so hard
He
as
was
hell.
trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And it's 3rd down.
I go in that freezer.
Now Jackson. Flush to his right. He may try and... Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. 20, 10, 5. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
One more extra point attempt for good measure. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
We could play one more
and as
game.
the two teams talk it over on their respective
Trying to?
sidelines, we take a break. And
You know?
if the late touchdown wasn't bad enough, now they're going to go for 2. So sportsmanship nowhere to be found right here.
Just nigga, you playing with my life.
I'll come back here.
Take a fumble.
Add 2 more to the final score. Doesn't matter. This one's
Play another
over.
one, bro. Shit is over.
Well, we saw action to the
If my team ain't getting my way, I would've
Not
scored,
only the
bro.
touchdown at the end to add to their lead, then they tried to put more on top of the 2-point conversion.
If these people online. I'll be back. Yeah, we can vibe. It's me, bruh.
As we say so long from Minneapolis.
On both of them at the same time.
I'm on, what's the name right now? What's it called?
The other one? Oh, cool, can we end this shit? Oh, damn. Hey, can you end this shit, bro?
I did. My drink's done.
My joint was in a cutscene, bro. Let me alone. Let me alone. So tired of this.
So I use the Redskins. Oh no.
laces shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense, as hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket.
Probably looking sweet right now, bro.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay.
Nah, they good. I just don't use them. I don't know. That's my favorite team in real life, though, but.
What happened now?
Come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her just tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the eggs in the reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams. Then I'm mad because all your points got expensive habits. I know what they figure, they don't even gotta say it. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to obey it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from all day.
Damn, man, what's taking so long?
Somebody might want it now. Right pocket, now you don't want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown.
I might have to use them, bro. I'm gonna try something.
They good.
Yeah.
Oh, uniforms. See the uniform.
Right. The uniform probably ass.
Oh, no.
That's the color rush. That's the color rush. It looks sweet. I can't even lie. I fuck with it. The white one, alright. This one tough.
I think I found somebody. On another team. It's undercover.
Oh.
Catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my.
After this magic.
Yeah, after something, you know. I ain't get some rest. My head hurt like shit.
The NFL on EA Sports has moved across the Atlantic to the capital city of London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one, between the Seattle Seahawks and the Houston Texans. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway here in London.
I'm telling you.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I think I feel good about this. Let me see this QB.
That uniform's sexy though, bro. Can't lie.
Nah, that's dumb.
Deshaun Watson, nigga, he got escape artist. Grab it, he could grab it and all that. And he got DeAndre Hopkins. That nigga was sweet.
Now Watson rolling to his right. And he'll find Akins there, complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Come on, we pop this nigga.
28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Shut the fuck up. That's
now it's
what the hell he jumped?
It's Fields.
Right,
and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call them?
What you trying to do?
Look at this. Alright, that's cool. Oh shoot.
Now to exclusive video tonight showing the end of a 16-hour manhunt for a fugitive.
What is this?
Shot two detectives as they fled in Hamilton County. That manhunt has ensured a community lockdown as SWAT teams and officers working to
What the heck is this, bro?
What?
Oh, never mind.
Take me away from
They
here.
called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Body was there. Bro, y'all always gotta listen to rap. You feel me? Like rap.
On second down. Watson.
You making a. You making a big mistake, bro. He's not Lamar Jackson. Tell him.
There he goes, right side.
What the fuck?
Look at this. Big gain, but
I'm smart.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball.
Lamar Miller, he's at the 50, 30, past the 20.
You can see his pass moving and everything.
Houston, Lamar Miller, 85 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this.
Well, I try to do the little, you know, the little dance to the end zone, bro. Which one is it, bro? Like, which one is it?
And it has the defense tearing up their defensive goals for the game.
I did it. That's
Nowadays, when we talk to all the coaches, they don't talk about limiting yards per carry and those things.
Well, I'm gonna go watch a whole video and learn this game.
Through the air on the ground. And anything an explosive play on the ground, usually, what, 10, 12-yard runs?
Cunningham just cracked me down.
They've got to go back to the drawing board and try and shut it down.
Wilson, the Seahawks
that defense
take over
tough.
now, 1st and 10.
They don't got no superstars on that defense.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Come on, nigga, why you stumbling? What the?
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This is Carson.
God damn. Bro, this is not Marshawn Lynch.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson.
What am I
They're
doing?
going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field. It's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. So they take a big, big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage.
What? How is that not a fumble?
How about on his own sideline?
Just crack that nigga.
Because I think the team's going to
look at that. What?
Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
On 2nd and 12, Watson.
What the fuck,
complete. Give him 17 to the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
He is.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
He filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it.
Let's go.
There's no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Give him a couple on the scramble. That's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson forced out to his left. He'll run it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Now Wilson being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Whitney Merciless showing no mercy. Flies in for the sack. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. But they occupied people to allow to be.
Please let me catch this. What the fuck, bro? Why the nigga still running?
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And it's a
terrific get this shitty ass game. That nigga's right there. I threw it.
First and goal, right at about the 6-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college. And our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
On second and goal, Watson. This is going to be intercepted. Picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Partners, that a little sweet justice for Super Bowl 49 right there?
You know nothing can ever erase the total sting, but that has to feel good, right? To flip it around.
I don't even watch that, but he was just random with it, bro. They can't even hold him enough. Oh, that's DJ Watt.
For only about a yard up to the 21. Second and 9 now from the 21.
Oh, he's finna use him.
Now it's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They run it with Carson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the 35 on second down. Wilson flushed out right. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Wilson now to throw on third down. And Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. He's got a first down and then
some. Oh, no, you trying to let me have it.
No. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Carson. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now. It's Carson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Dancing to his left. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping and it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. Here's Watson. You never want to give up a sack. And the pressure gets to him again. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. They're going for it. It's Watson going deep for Hopkins.
Let's go.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Wilson. Playing time to his left. He's got Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
How can you even try to dive, bro?
And gain really good
They really
yardage.
dive.
That's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
This is Akins hauling in the short pass. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Throwing on third down, Watson. He's got Fuller. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. They'll run. It's Miller. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Lamar Miller stopped short of the sticks. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. DJ Reader there on the tackle. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went 4-on-4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
We'll see
Nick
what his
fumble, what
offense
the fuck?
can do. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Watson on first down. Give him 17 on the pickup there. The Texans also get a new set of downs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Watson now to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Ziggy Ansah able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening.
The heck,
Watson lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in, because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. To throw again on second down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now we're signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. The final shot before the break, Watson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Throwing again on second down. Wilson forced out to his left. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Being chased out left. He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. Score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Texans scoop it. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And an alley to run. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. On first down, Carson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Carson. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. On third down, it's Carson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And this Texans defense stands tall. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Watson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ezekiel Ansah make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Watson out to his left. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Wilson to throw. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
In plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 89 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Kiki.
2018 locker room race. The 6'1", 240-pound standout athlete also reportedly required Hall monitoring in between classes and had previously been expelled from neighboring Clarksburg High School after he singled out and robbed an LGBTQ student.
What we want is justice, and justice can be made.